Well, good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome to Monday the 12th of July. I have one task to do this week, and that's to turn this into this to fill this, if we're lucky. Right, so before we get started on the mowing, come the windscreen's filth. Yeah, it's not really helping. So before we get going out there, flower mower is off. I've just disconnected that. I want to put some juice in here because I want it full for the season. I do try to keep on top of how much fuel I'm using, quantities of stuff and time, and the rest of it is just for the kind of records I do. I just quite like it. Then I think we'll be putting that mower on over there. At the moment I'm going to hang off using the MB. I'm just going to use this tractor today because we're going to drop this field and the Farings field down there that won't focus. Reason being is I know this tractor and I know the mower, and I'm better with these two than I am with MB track doing it. Plus if anything goes wrong in the first day, it's not my fault. It's all the estate stuff. So right, I've just got one job to do first, which is bonfire, because we've done some pruning, and then we'll be on to hitching mower up. Right, so I've just done the first couple of passes. It's actually raining at the moment as well, which isn't great, but so mower's not back at T5. We're not running too badly. We've got about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches of stubble, depending where you are in the field. I've got it set high so that any of the lumps and bumps that are in the field from the horses over winter, it should hopefully just glide over the top of it. So it's a bit of a rough old field at times. So the lads and lasses that were here last year, I actually managed to get hitched up to the T5 this year without it falling off. Actually, no, tell a lie, I was on the back of the Massey last year and it fell off. So I'm doing alright so far. And also I've put these wheels back on as well. Hang on, I'll go to the other side, I'll show you. I actually took these wheels off at the ends a couple of years back. I was having problems with them, they were just bunging up with all the grass. But because I'm mowing it when it's wet and there's not a lot on here, hopefully it'll bring swathing a bit that's been left behind the mower. So any of the rain that comes today, there might be a little bit tomorrow, we don't know. Basically there's more open ground for it to hit rather than the grass. And if I can find a good bit, like here, the grass is all laid out in lines, unlike a conditioner. So when the rain hits, it runs down the stalk and into the ground rather than getting trapped in there. That's the idea anyway. So yeah, we've got this field to do and the hay field further down. But we're not looking too bad at the moment. I just tanked her up. I've just greased the tractor, so I greased the mower the other week when I showed you. I've also just written down my hay hours, my tractor hours, so I'm on 1,830.0. Quite lucky. Well, good morning, ladies and gents. I'm hoping to now. So at the moment I'm running at about 540, 550 revs, about 1500 RPM, because this tractor has an eco mode in it. So it's not burdening the tractor at all. We're doing just over 8 Ks, which is fairly slow. It's just steady away. There's no need to rush with it. You can go faster with a disc mower. Drum mower, yeah, you're about there with it on drum mowers. You don't go much faster. So I've got my float lever or my spool block in float. This allows, especially when we get to these kind of parts where it's off-road and a bit, the angles change on it. It just allows the mower to float a bit better. If it's solid, you might end up missing bits or scalping bits or anything else. Right, so we're getting somewhere. It's still drizzling a bit. That's the main bit of the field. I've done the headlands from that. I'm just doing the triangle bit down here. Unfortunately, I've just caught something and it's just down there. Let's go see what I've got. Ah, looks like a pheasant. Yeah, it was. Right, she was sat on some eggs by the look of it. I didn't even see her. I feel quite bad now. That's annoying. I never even saw her. The grass is not particularly long, and she must have been just tucked right in there. Well, at least somebody's going to get a meal tonight. We don't want to do things like this. It's not what we're here to do. I do enjoy mowing grass off. I do enjoy the hay process, but that's the first one I've had in a couple of years. Right, so I struck out into the middle of the field. Luckily for me, I've got a gateway just where MB's parked up, and then there's a telegraph pole behind me. So I can pretty much do a fairly straight line. I'm no KV6080. If Jeff watches this, yeah, I'm just not quite as good as you. I've learned down to your age and experience, mate. So yeah, I've done 6 times around the outside. I might actually do another one. This is a bit tight behind me. But yeah, we're getting there. Right, so just had some lunch. I'm a good halfway through this now, over halfway anyway. Not looking too bad, I'd say. There's not a huge crop on this. There really isn't a huge crop on it, but better kick up the arse. So yeah, I just stepped out to have a quick look, and I've got a little bit of an issue going on in the middle. We want at mower knives, so I've just got to check that before I get in. Nothing stupid's happened, like it's disappeared out. So right, mower sat there. Give her a few revs. Pull start on it, and off we go. Well, I've got another fairy little friend out here. He's right in the middle. Hang on, let me just stop. There's a hare. So I've just been running around in this grass over here, so I'm going to have to watch out that the damn thing's not got any leverets in here. Right, so we're in the hayfield at the bottom of the Ingsfield, or the far Ingsfield if you like. Done the headlands. I've just strided out into the middle, and it's pretty heavy actually. It's better than I thought it was going to be. We are struggling a bit because the grass has laid at the other end. This end's not too bad. It's only a thinner end anyway. Right, let's see if I can turn this whole girl around one-handed because I'm in that room. And I'm just about to go through. This is where the pond usually is, a little dip in the ground. So we're about to see if, because I think there's actually water in there, if I can make it through or not. Ooh. Yep, that's wet. I'd say that's wet. Right, I've just stopped anyway. I've just had a lad come for a bale he wanted. So again, just going to have a quick route through. Make sure it's all cut. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It's a nice clean cut through there. Right, I've been waiting for this for a while, to be honest. So basically we just dragged a leather grass up to here and piled it up, which is not what I want. So there's a fair big lump here of grass. Basically it's just choked itself up, and we've even got a knot there. Stuff. Ooh, let me just fold this up. Ooh, if I can. Doink. It's just got knotted up and wrapped up. Oh, it's wet. Right, we'll clean under there. Yeah, it's just got wrapped up on this bar here. There's just a bar that stops the skirt pulling in just there. So I better just pull this all out again and spread it around a bit. Right, literally 2-minute job. So that's where the cut line is to the end. So I'll just put the mower back in there again and send it on. And then just throwing some of this grass back here. Otherwise, when you get to tedding it, you'll have a big lump here that probably won't dry out. And when you come to bale it, that's probably a bale's worth in that little area. So Always a good idea to clean it out. Right, let's crack on again.